All right, chapter 24. An early Egyptian scroll. A craftsman in the words of God and a teacher of writing, the grand scribe of his Lord and faithful servant of a noble master. Before times, keeper of the royal writings, whose father's father's father was chief overseer of the great Pharaoh, follower of the wise one, whose wisdom and goodness reveal the divine essence, son of the master of the secret ceremonies, captain of craft in the journey to the islands of the outer seas. May you live forever in prosperity and health, and may life bestow its favors upon you. May the protecting spirit spread its wings over you, and may your rewards hereafter exceed your expectations. May your servants dutifully transport sand for your fields, and may your form in the unseen place be that of a god. And to my brothers in wisdom who follow the sacred path, may your way be made smooth and the yoke be lifted from your neck. May you dwell forever in the celestial mansions. In the month of rising waters, while all men yet bore the signs of lamentations for the departure of Pharaoh's father, and the great gates remained barred to the wayfarers, the ships were prepared and pitched, and all was done as the king decreed. None but he who commanded our movements knew the preparations within the preparations. Then to the place of mooring I was carried in a high chair of ebony inlaid with brass, the bearers of which were the chestnut wood bound about the bearers of which were of chestnut wood bound about with cowhide. Onto the ship which had come laden with merchandise from the land of Pontus, lions' tails, cowhide, spices, worked and unworked ivory, black wood, oils, and paint. From the land of Egypt went wrought copper and pitchers, stoneware, linen, and the finery of women and men. There were instruments for dwelling places, and corn and jars, beer and stones, and the works of craftsmen. I boarded and was greeted in a benefiting manner, for my renown had gone before me. I am one who stands fast under assault, who does not waver at the crisis, nor run from the foe, whose arm is cunning in battle and never strikes twice to slay. With the craft were men of the Cadanus, a host of men fierce of countenance and bold. The vessel was 150 cubits less 10 over all, and in beam 50 cubits. With us there were 150 men of the sea. The other craft with us was 100 cubits over all, and in beam 30 cubits, and had 90 men of the sea. Past Kabus we sailed to Akkar of the two ports to await the tidings of Shamar, the waterless city. We left behind under the restless stars, and we came up to Nasen, where we stood at our posts 3 days. The seas mounted up on high, the waters rose in wrath. Northwards we went, and all but one vessel was lost, all but one boat sunk. I subdued the raging waters with cunning, and the clouds were cleft by my skill. After many days were past, we came to the land in peace. We were not cast upon the shore. No man came near us when we hammered our posts. We set up altars, and none denied us our rights. The God of that place made our God welcome. Then I went by way of the land of Sedek, which lies beyond Task, to the Lord Torka, an Egyptian, the second-born greatest of twins, who ruled the people of Myga, M-A-Y-G-A. Here there are high mountains and great trees, and the roar of lions is heard in the night. The same Lord Torka is he whose father, now in port, took his vessel south of Pontus from Ophir towards the sun setting, past Candia, to the land of Bamur. He returned when the waters had risen 4 times and fallen thrice, and sorrow gave way to rejoicing. The rim of the great circle he went to where the fires of the netherworld were revealed, and men were the brothers of dwarfs. He it was who brought back the great hairy giant who rests with Thosis. Now my Lord is 110 years of age. I alone among his men understand the hidden words of the gods and the secret ways. I alone know the writing within the writing. I alone know the nature of the lords of the celestial mansions. Therefore the words of God come to you by the hand of the servant of the great God, the guardian of the book. Thus you may know all that has been made known to those who have slept in the house of the gods. Keep the writings as they now are for your children and your children's children. Nothing is perfect on an imperfect earth, but that which flows down and reaches us from the heart of God comes the nearest to perfection. The pure waters are sullied only by the imperfect and impure vessel in which they are caught. As it is written, so let it be rewritten. As it is written, let it be done.